up YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Alright, so it's been a little bit since we had a lot of real information on Scarlet and Violet. We had the trailer that came out a little while back, and so things kind of went quiet as far as the leak community goes. So now it looks like the leaks are talking. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Leakers, they talking again. There's chirping going on in the community. So it means that something may be ready to drop soon. We know Worlds is coming, so that could be a thing. We're going to talk about that now today. Of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this, or Fire Emblem videos, Zelda videos, my anime videos, which is coming up because the new anime season is coming up, so I got to talk about some more anime. If you want to get any of those videos, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me, as well as follow me at twitter.com so you can always be notified when I send out a video at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like the video, tweet, share the video, tweet, and I will shout you out at the end of the video. Let's get on into this information. Alright, so of course it all starts off like it usually starts off with Centro Pokemon leaks. So Centro, he said new DLC leak. New TMs have been added and references to a battle against Mew. And then he, of course, quote tweets a tweet from Matt, who is one of the data miners. So he's one of the people who data mine Pokemon games, various updates and stuff like that. So he's the one who found this. So Matt's tweet says, the latest update for Scarlet and Violet has some adjustments to text and some additions for future DLC content. So then he goes through the little code here, and it says Mew is going to go all out against his formidable opponent. So I'm thinking this could be like a boss battle. Maybe Mew helps you battle against Okidogi, because I mean later we're gonna find out later in a 4chan leak that, you know, Okidogi is connected to Momotaro, the old Japanese story. And that involves a little boy who was born in a peach going off to battle, eventually growing up to battle an ogre that's terrorizing the village he lives in. So maybe Mew's gonna help you fight Okidogi? That would be kind of interesting. You know, but then of course we have, it says references to TM 172 through TM 201 added. So basically, like, a little over 30 new TMs are going to be added. Now, these are actually new moves. That is up for discussion. I'm thinking that they're probably just reworked versions of moves that were taken out of the move decks, you know, before Scarlet and Violet. So moves that we didn't get, that we had in, like, say, Generation 8 and 7 that got taken out, they're probably going to change them and reintroduce them. That's why it's so many new moves, because that would be kind of crazy if they just dropped 30 new TMs. That's a whole lot of TMs, alright, to just drop all of a sudden. But I mean, it could be possible. So then it said the Illuminate ability has changed. So this one was interesting because a lot of the overworld abilities, or the overworld parts of Pokemon abilities, were removed because there was no point, because the sandwiches in Scarlet and Violet pretty much did the same thing. They pretty much gave you the same abilities, so there was no reason for them to exist. And Illuminate was the same thing. So it looks like what they're going to do is they're going to change Illuminate, or change its ability, so it, you know, it's not a thing anymore. So then we roll over to Riddler Khu. So Riddler Khu, he starts talking. Now that things going on, he dropped this one tweet that says, Nige C Ramaglong, go ahead soon, Dorada. So, not quite sure what Dorada means, so I kind of forgot to translate it before I started recording, so that's my bad. But Nige, I know, means snow, and I got that from Black Clover. So, Nige means snow in French. Alright, so nice sea, so snow, sea, and then I translated this kind of gobbledygook here, and it turns out it is like, you know, romanticized Chinese, and it basically says, if you can understand. So, if you can understand, and then this Chinese text. So the Chinese text in Japanese is wish, treasure, dreams. So I'm not quite. I'm guessing it's got something to do with the treasures of Area Zero, the DLC. So basically, you know, if you understand this, you know, something I guess is going to be announced soon for the DLC. So then he has hints for requests from 1 through 8, not starters, will debut in Sudachi 1. So Sudachi, we already know, is the code name for the DLC. So now, of course, we know Google Translate is notoriously not right sometimes. So requests could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It could be the wrong translation here. But 1 through 8 not starters kind of hints at a rumor that dropped, I believe, this morning. And this rumor is basically a little 4chan rumor that we got that says it says, without going into too much myself, I'm a person who has worked very close with Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. I wanted to just drop some information since the promotional cycle has been pretty lackluster. And basically, she says, Teal, this person, Leslie Miranda, which, now that makes it kind of sketchy right there, because nobody who really works with this stuff will put their real name on it. Alright, unless they put somebody else's name on it, which, you know, rip to that person. Teal Mask. So Ogerpon is the Momotaro Pokemon, and is pure grass type. So what they say about Momotaro is it is an old Japanese folk tale about a boy who was born from a giant peach, and he was going down the river, and he was found by this couple in this village, and the couple raised the boy. And then the boy grows up to go off to fight an ogre, or a clan of ogres, or oni, that are terrorizing the village. And on his quest, he meets a monkey, a dog, and a pheasant who want to help him fight the ogre. You know what I'm saying? And for, you know, as a trade to them, you know, he gives them a dumpling that he has. And so basically, yeah, Momotaro is this story. So, I mean, it kind of checks out. You know, the dog, the pheasant, and the monkey are the loyal trio. So, that all kind of checks out. So, the hero Pokemon are Poison Fairy, Okidogi, Poison Psychic, Pheasantipity, and Poison Ghost, Monkey Dory. Now, I think I might have actually had this prediction a while ago. I think this might have been my first set of predictions for their typings I did in that video back in March. I might be wrong though. So then Ogre has a gimmick revolving around the 4 different masks they keep showing. The ones based around the heroes give him their secondary typing, and the last one turns him into a more traditional Oni, so kind of like a more like big demon looking man. So basically a different form. It would be kind of interesting if he takes a different form for every mask, you know what I'm saying? Or does he only take a different form for the last mask? You know, and you know something else that would be kind of cool, and this is just my own little thing. I kind of hope that Ogerpon has like a kind of a Skull Kid type of vibe, because every time I see him and I think about the mask gimmick, I think about Majora's Mask. Alright, and the whole Skull Kid gimmick, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Ogerpon is actually evil. I think he's like a mischievous Pokemon that ran across this mask. And now that a mischievous Pokemon has this power, it's doing powerful, mischievous Pokemon things. You know. So the other Beast and Swords get Paradox forms. So this one is a reference to Walking Wake and the other Paradox. The Suicune and Virizion Paradoxes, essentially. So basically, the rest of the people in their sets get Paradoxes. So, I mean, I just want to see what Paradox, Entei, and Reiko are going to be. Alright, because, I mean, that's going to be lit. Oh, man. Paradox Terrakion? Bro. Terrakion about to come back. Terrakion about to come back in the meta, bruh. Alright, if you remember Gen 5 meta, Terrakion was everywhere. Terrakion was laying waste to people's teams. Paradox Terrakion about to come back in a big way. Or Terrakion's about to come back in a big way. So then regional bird and bug that's exclusive to each part one of the DLC. So basically a new exclusive Pokemon for each version, depending on whatever version you got of the DLC. And then there's 15 Pokemon in the DLC with the aforementioned above now about 12. So basically the Paradox forms, the bug and the bird, and then another 12 Pokemon, which that's kind of crazy. There's a Pokemon that will receive a special form such as Ash Greninja, but the clue is that it's not from this generation, nor is it a starter or a Shellmon. So I'm thinking Shellmon, I'm thinking he's talking about like the box legendaries. So the only thing I can think about is Riddler Khu posted this leak or this hint with Mewtwo, and everybody thought that Mewtwo was going to be the next like 7-star raid, but I'm thinking maybe Mewtwo might get his own special form, and maybe that's what Mew is going to have to help you fight, whatever this special Mewtwo is. You know, that would be kind of crazy. So then Indigo Disc. So the quote from unquote Terraforms are basically elemental based mega evolutions that essentially just recolor the Pokemon to whatever Terra type it is. It's the equivalent of just giving Charizard more of a draconic features if he has a Dragon Terra, or making Blastoise more militaristic if he has a Steel Terra, for example. That's all I'll be dropping. I'll be back at a later date. So this seems kind of cool, to be honest. It seems kind of cool, but the big thing is it also seems very feasible. And it kind of fits in with some of the leaks and the rumors and stuff that we have. It even mentions Momotaro, which is what caught my attention, because I was actually going to do a video about Momotaro and Ushira Toro, or Tora, I believe. I might be saying it wrong. But they're the two stories that make up the basis of Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, the two DLCs. They're both based off of Japanese folklore. So I might still do that video because I only touch base with it here. But that's about it for this. So if you want more, get more videos like this, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, help the channel grow. Thank you so much for the growth. Since I have been sporadic with the videos lately, I've been trying to get into different work. So I've been, throwing out apps and doing stuff. So I got free time now, so I should be back. unless knock on wood, something else comes through, I'm back now. So like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.